First piece of advice that stuck with me, learning from the past instead of running from it. And any hardcore Disney fans will know who said that. Anyone? Anyone? The first time I saw myself on screen when I was a background artist in Straight Outta Compton, this was like years ago, where you literally have to pause it and I've got like 5 seconds. But a really big memory is definitely Bridgerton season 2. I remember just sitting on my own in my apartment and watching the scene where we're dancing to Dancing on My Own. I think I had goosebumps. It was a magical moment. The first time I ever met one of my icons, the first one that springs to mind actually happened really recently. I spotted Lucy Liu, who is just iconic. I literally ran across the room and I was like a crazy person running after her. Kill Bill, everyone knows, is like one of my favorite films, and she was just a badass in that movie. She kicks some butt. My first treasured piece of clothing, I can't just pick one. I've got this kind of like Hawaiian shirt that I stole from my mum and a piece of jewelry. It's an earring, and I ended up losing the earring. The story is, I went to the Cannes Film Festival and my earring fell out and fell on the carpet. And my friend was like, oh, you keep losing this earring, you should get it tattooed. So I did, and now I have it on my ankle tattooed. The first film I ever fell in love with was Oliver & Company, and the soundtrack had Billy Joel, Once Upon a Time in New York City, Why Should I Worry? The most amazing music and amazing songs. I will never forget that movie. The first time I set foot on set in costume for Bridgerton, I will never forget. It was one of the hottest days of the year. We were filming at Ascot, the horse racing scene. Kate was wearing more conservative kind of looks. I remember that being the first day, let alone the first time I stepped out in costume. The first thing I do after wrapping on a shoot, bubble bath and sit down with a nice cup of tea and just do some reading. That's my first time interview with Net-a-Porter done. Bye. Shall I go up and go now? Okay.